Just begin by asking you, you're in Delhi, are you seeking legal recourse in your father's case? Is that the reason why you're here?
Before I jump into that, I think you need to set the context of this conversation. What's happening in Andhra Pradesh is absolute power corrupts absolutely. And corrupt people are troubling honest people. What you've seen is a person who's built a character and credibility over 42 years is being targeted by a known corrupt politician. And Mr. Naidu is being sent to judicial remand with no mistake of his.
Okay.
And that's the unfortunate state of affairs. So I'm here in Delhi to explain this to Indians at large, to put facts in front of them, and to appeal to them to express their solidarity with Mr. Naidu.
Okay, so, but this is not about seeking legal recourse. You're not going to knock to the doors of Supreme Court, right?
Well, the case currently is in the Andhra Pradesh High Court. So 19th is when the next hearing is scheduled to happen. Definitely based on that, we will take a further legal action.
But you haven't sought bail, right? You have sought home arrest or home demand, right?
No, we have sought that there was misuse of power. Under Prevention of Corruption Act, under 2018 amendment, 17A clearly states that when a chief minister or a former chief minister is arrested, the authority that placed him there, prior approval must be sought.
Okay.
And that was not done in this case. Number two, investigation must be done by an officer not less than DG rank, which is not the case. So there's clear abuse of power that's happening. And this is the remedy that we have sought, that 17A is not followed, therefore there's no case.
Okay.
That's the prerequisite to file a case against a public servant.
Okay, so it's you don't want to go through the other route of applying for bail, etc. at this stage.
Well, when you're questioning the remand itself, where does the context of the bail come in?
Yeah.
So that's a legal recourse.
But the investigating agencies, I'm quoting what we are reading on the newspapers and other media houses, is saying that there's multiple signatures of Mr. Naidu and they have enough evidence. How would you respond to that?
So is signature of a chief minister wrong? My straight question, is there a money trail to Mr. Naidu or any of his ministers or his family members or his friends? The money release was 370 crores. And this is a project that was implemented by Siemens, the German company, and their implementation partner Designtech. This project is not new to India. This project has been implemented in 6 other states in the exact model, with the exact vendors, including Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Jharkhand. So why is it that it's wrong in Andhra Pradesh? And there is no money trail leading up to Mr. Naidu or any one of us, number one. Number two, the audit house that they appointed, Sharath and Associates, are working out of the same building, operate out of the same IP, with another audit company called IVS, which is audit company for all of Jagan's own companies.
Okay.
So isn't there malified intention? Number three, officers who actually signed on the agreements, officers who have released the money. So Prem Chandra Reddy is one who signed, Ajay Kalam Reddy is the one who released the money. Both of them are not in the FIR. Why? Ajay Kalam Reddy continued, he is retired, but is an advisor to this government, holds cabinet rank in Jagan's administration. Why is he not in the FIR? I have a document with me which clearly stipulates that a group of IAS officers was sent to Gujarat to evaluate the project and give their recommendation. In that recommendation, they clearly stated that we should release money immediately to retain the German company Siemens' interest in this project. That's called concrete evidence. And I have all those, I have that facts in front of me, and I'm willing to put it out.
So, are you trying to tell us that there was no scam at all, or are you, contesting that your father is not involved?
Categorically, I'm saying that there is no scam. The CID has been investigating this case for the last 2 years. They roped in ED to investigate the case. Everyone is out on bail. All the accounts are operational. And the modus operandi, which is Siemens, Designtech and the state government 90-10 model has been happening in other states also. Why is it a scam in Andhra then? Please explain this to me. And I have all the MOUs that Siemens and Design Tech have entered with in other states. I have all those documents.
Okay.
It's very clear that they wanted to target Mr. Naidu. And they've come up with some trumped up charges.
Let me just come to that point. As you say that they wanted to target him. How has it been for you? We saw you were outside for many hours. You were not allowed to meet him. Tell us this experience.
I mean, it's not just about I've been out for a few hours. I mean, you need to understand. Let's go back to 2019. I said absolute power corrupts absolutely. Jagan had an amazing mandate. He won 151 MLAs or 175. That's a clear mandate to do good. And the first decision he takes is to destroy a public building on a pretext that it's illegal. It's not proven under a pretext. Since then, he's been targeting our leaders. He's been targeting the private sector, including cancelling power purchase agreements, driving out company, which is the highest taxpayer in Andhra Pradesh. Offending officials from Kia. So they've done everything to sort of drive out development from Andhra Pradesh. And close to 1,000 of our leaders are currently in various jails on false cases. I must stand for him. 2019, before 2019, I did not have even one case. I've never seen a police station. Today I have 22 false cases against me. They have put an attempt to murder case against me. SC/ST Atrocities Act against me. What more evidence do you need? This is nothing but vindictive politics. Mr. Naidu has built a squeaky clean image over the last 42 years. I mean, look what's being done to him.
What would be the reason why target him? Is there...
Because he's the single largest threat to this tyrant government and to Jagan. He's the single largest threat. And Mr. Naidu has been in the field. I have been in the field. Amazing response. People are coming in huge numbers. And when Mr. Naidu was in middle of his yatra, they arrested him.
Okay. I just want to go back to your point that you made that you were a Stanford graduate. You've jumped into the politics. We keep hearing about your Padyatra and all. With this incident, does this, in a sense, make you even more stronger as a person, as a politician?
It definitely makes you stronger, but the way it was done, I've known Mr. Naidu very well. And the reason I'm in politics is because of him. I believe in his vision. I believe in his ideology. Just to see such a person who has done so much work for his people, his state and the nation, being sent to prison on false and trumped-up charges really did hurt me. It made my blood boil. And definitely this becomes a factor for other youngsters to enter politics. When I was the minister, my average speed of clearing files was 55 minutes. Mr. Naidu would have a competition again. As a minister, you should not waste time. You should never sit on a file. You should say, ensure files were cleared. So now if the legal system or if CID comes and says, because you are inefficient, because you are fast, you have done something wrong. Where are they going? Mr. Naidu is known for efficiency. How can you criticize him for doing this project at such breakneck speeds? 213,000 people have been trained, 80,000 of which have been placed, in a job. Today he is sent to judicial remand on some trumped-up charges. It does hurt.
Okay. Let me come to slightly towards the political spectrum as it exists right now. So you've tied up with Mr. Jagan Kalyan. Is there an alliance that we will see in the upcoming polls?
So Pawanji has also become a victim of this government. When Pawan Kalyanji wanted to come to his office, his plane was denied permission to take off. And then when he came by road, he was stopped at the border for 2 hours, saying that he's going to commit a crime. He's going to create law and order problem. And after 2-3 hours, they let him go. He just went to his office. And then subsequently, Mr. Naidu was arrested. So he said, this is now enough. Enough is enough. So both Pawanji and Mr. Naidu had a meeting. And they've decided that come 2024 election, we have to fight together against this tyrant.
Okay.
We have to fight against a criminal organization.
So
headed by a criminal.
would it be both the Lok Sabha election as well?
Yes, in Andhra, both state and parliament elections happen at the same time.
Okay.
Together, we are going to fight both.
This is an interesting equation because his party is part of the NDA. So would you also be part of the NDA?
Well, that's for BJP to decide. But Telugu Desam Party and Jansen have decided to fight together.
Okay.
Come 2024 elections.
But you have no problem to be a part of NDA as long as, they're okay with it.
Well, that's a decision that Mr. Naidu will take.
Okay. And also about the Telangana polls, because those are imminent. How would your party fight it there?
Well, last time we had two MLAs that won. Subsequently, they've been poached by the BRS party. We will continue to fight. We have a strong unit there. We will contest elections in Telangana also.
Would there be an alliance there as well?
With
the either of the blocks, NDA or India Alliance?
No, nothing on the cards.
Nothing on the cards.
TDP will fight it alone.
Okay, one last thing again I want to bring back to the case. So what will be your future recourse legally if this home remand doesn't come through? What will you do next?
Well, home remand anyway was denied. Our fight is on 17A, which is a settled matter in numerous high courts and the Supreme Court itself. So we're going to fight on it. Definitely justice is being delayed but cannot be denied.
Okay.
And this is something we're going to fight. It's not the High Court, we are going to knock on the doors of Supreme Court because we have done nothing wrong. The state is unable to prove money trail because there is no money trail. As simple as that. Look at any of the CID press meets. And it's very weird that investigation agencies are holding press meets across the country. And I believe they're also coming to Delhi to meet national media. Typically government holds press meets or political parties hold press meets. Here CID is holding press meets. And they have not been able to prove across numerous press meets that there's any money trail or any wrongdoing on the part of Mr. Naidu. Number one. Number two, they're busy threatening leaders of Telugu Desam Party. They're busy threatening Lokesh. The CID chief says, maybe tomorrow or day after that we'll take up Lokesh also. This has become the most ridiculous thing. This is how a criminal organization runs. This is how mafia runs. And that's exactly what's happening in the state of Andhra.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you, Fahim.
Thank you.